This show is part of OnePlace, a daily network of focused briefings across the stories people follow most.
Welcome to today's roundup, where we dive into the latest entertainment headlines. We have a packed show covering everything from emotional cast reunions to unfolding legal battles in the world of celebrity.
Dan Levy tearfully remembers the late Catherine O'Hara.
Lisa Kudrow felt like an afterthought on Friends.
Mormon wives stars feud over a shared ex-husband.
Sky Ferreira claims Charlie XCX used her unreleased demos.
Jennifer Aniston shares rare romantic selfies with her boyfriend.
The Beckhams unite for a major stadium opening ceremony.
Savannah Guthrie opens up about her missing mother.
Perez Hilton speaks out against Blake Lively's legal actions.
Let's start with Dan Levy. Dan Levy recently sat down for a deeply emotional interview with CBS News Sunday Morning, where he opened up about the profound loss of his Schitt's Creek co-star, Catherine O'Hara. The interview took place in Goodwood, Ontario, the very location where the beloved series was filmed, which clearly added to the weight of the moment. Levy admitted that he had actually been considering some kind of follow-up or revival for the show before O'Hara's passing in January. When asked about it, his voice faltered as he processed the reality that those plans are now forever changed. He spoke about how tough it was to be back in that setting without her, noting that he didn't expect to have such a visceral emotional reaction. It is clear that the bond they shared went far beyond a professional working relationship, as he described her as extended family.
The loss of Catherine O'Hara has sent shockwaves through the entertainment community, especially given her legendary career spanning over 50 years. Eugene Levy, Dan's father and co-creator of the show, also shared a heartbreaking tribute, reflecting on their half-century of collaboration starting from the Second City stage and SCTV. Catherine died of a pulmonary embolism, leaving behind a legacy of brilliance that Dan described as a warm glow he was lucky to dance in. During the interview, Dan mentioned that he has so many memories with her that it's hard to imagine a world where she isn't present. While fans have long hoped for more from the Rose family, the focus right now is clearly on honoring the woman who brought the iconic Moira Rose to life. It's a poignant reminder of how much these characters and the actors behind them mean to both the creators and the audience.
Now to Lisa Kudrow. Lisa Kudrow has recently shared some surprising reflections on her time starring in the cultural phenomenon Friends. In a candid interview with The Independent, she revealed that she often felt like an afterthought compared to her 5 co-stars. Despite the show's massive success, Kudrow felt that Jennifer Aniston, Courtney Cox, Matt LeBlanc, David Schwimmer, and the late Matthew Perry were the primary focus of both the public and the industry. She even claimed that her own talent agency referred to her simply as the sixth friend, suggesting there was no real vision for her career beyond the sitcom. While her castmates were securing lucrative film deals and being positioned as major movie stars, Kudrow felt that the general sentiment toward her was just that she was lucky to be there. It is a striking admission from someone who was such an integral part of the show's comedic chemistry.
What makes this even more interesting is that Kudrow was actually the first member of the main cast to win an Emmy, taking home the award for Outstanding Supporting Actress in 1998. Her fellow co-creator of The Comeback, Michael Patrick King, expressed astonishment at her feelings, pointing out her early critical acclaim. Kudrow noted that it wasn't until she appeared in the 1990 film Analyze This alongside Robert De Niro that the industry began to see her as a viable lead for other projects. Before that, she felt there were no expectations for her to have a significant career outside of Phoebe Buffay. Since then, of course, she has found immense success with projects like The Comeback and various film roles, proving those early doubters wrong. Her perspective offers a rare look at the internal pressures and perceived hierarchies that can exist even within the most successful ensembles in television history.
Next, the Mormon wives. The drama surrounding the cast of The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives has reached a new level of intensity as Jesse Draper and Miranda Hope find themselves in a heated feud. The conflict centers around Chase McWhorter, who is Miranda's ex-husband. Following Jesse's own divorce filing from Jordan and Gatikara, she began posting flirty TikTok videos featuring Chase. One video even included text suggesting that a friend's ex-husband could be hot, which naturally didn't sit well with Miranda. The situation escalated when reports surfaced that Jesse and Chase were seen kissing at a party. While some sources claim the relationship isn't serious and they are just having fun, the public nature of the interaction has caused a significant rift within the friend group. It's the kind of social media-driven drama that has become a hallmark of this particular circle, leaving fans to pick sides as the details continue to emerge.
Miranda Hope has not stayed silent during this controversy, using her own social media platforms to address the perceived betrayal. She shared a video with the song Backstabber playing in the background, describing her friend group as a waiting room for her ex-husband. She also posted a photo of apology flowers sent by Jessie, though her caption suggested she wasn't exactly ready to forgive and forget. In a formal statement, Miranda confirmed that Chase had been upfront with her about the communication and the kiss, but she noted that Jessie only reached out after the news had already become public. Miranda expressed that while she is unfortunately familiar with this kind of territory, it doesn't make the situation any less painful. The fallout highlights the complicated dynamics of dating within a tight-knit social circle, especially when those relationships are documented for a massive online audience and a reality television show.
Moving to Sky Ferreira. Sky Ferreira has made some serious allegations against Charli XCX regarding the soundtrack for the new film Wuthering Heights. Ferreira, who is a collaborator on the project, claims that at least 2 of the tracks on the album are actually based on her own unreleased demos. She took to Instagram to voice her frustrations after a fan questioned her source of income, leading her to reveal that she has proof of her claims. Ferreira expressed that she is tired of being disrespected and taken advantage of in the industry, stating that her life and career have been treated like a joke for over a decade. She specifically mentioned that she wasn't going to say anything initially but felt compelled to defend herself after being dragged into public discourse. This conflict adds a layer of tension to what has otherwise been a very successful period for Charli XCX following the film's release.
The situation is particularly sensitive because Ferreira is actually credited as a featured artist and co-writer on one of the tracks, Eyes of the World. However, her claim suggests that the use of her material goes beyond what was officially agreed upon or credited. Ferreira has had a notoriously difficult time with her music career, with her second album being delayed for nearly a decade. She mentioned that people often prefer a narrative that is exciting rather than the truth, and she wants to move past the manipulation she has experienced. Charli XCX's soundtrack has been a major hit, reaching #1 in the UK, but these accusations from a peer and collaborator could cast a shadow over that success. It raises questions about creative ownership and the often blurry lines of collaboration in the pop music world, especially when unreleased material is involved in the production process.
Next, Jennifer Aniston's romance. Jennifer Aniston is giving fans a rare look into her private life by sharing some sweet photos with her boyfriend, Jim Curtis. The couple has been dating since last year, but Aniston is known for being quite protective of her personal relationships on social media. On Easter Sunday, she posted a carousel of images that included a romantic selfie of the two of them with their cheeks pressed together, looking incredibly happy. Another photo showed Curtis relaxing on a couch with a dog, further signaling how integrated he has become into her daily life. Aniston captioned the post as a Sunday dump, and it quickly garnered attention from fans who are thrilled to see her in such a positive place. It's been about 5 months since they went Instagram official, and it seems their relationship is only getting stronger as they continue to share these small milestones with the public.
The couple made their first major public appearance together late last year at Elle's Women in Hollywood event, where they coordinated in black outfits. Even her longtime friend Adam Sandler has publicly expressed how happy he is to see her in love. Sources close to the actress say that she knows people have always rooted for her to find happiness, and now that she's in a great spot, she feels more comfortable sharing that joy. Jim Curtis also shared his own birthday recap recently, expressing gratitude for his community and his relationship with Aniston, even hinting that the experience feels like a dream he doesn't want to wake up from. Seeing Aniston so open and relaxed is a treat for her followers, especially given how much scrutiny her love life has faced over the decades. It appears she has found a steady and supportive partner in Curtis as they navigate Hollywood together.
Now, the Beckham family. The Beckham family put on a united front this past weekend for the grand opening of Inter Miami's new Freedom Park Stadium. Victoria Beckham shared a gushing tribute to her husband David, celebrating the moment he turned his long-held dream into a reality. The event was a major milestone for the former footballer, and he was surrounded by his wife and 3 of their children, Romeo, Cruz, and Harper. Victoria posted several photos from the ribbon-cutting ceremony, including a touching image of her and David holding hands. She expressed how much he inspires the entire family every day. Despite the celebratory atmosphere, the absence of their eldest son, Brooklyn, was noted by many as he remains estranged from his parents. However, the rest of the family seemed focused on supporting David's massive achievement in the world of Major League Soccer, showing up in style for the historic match.
Victoria looked stunning in an oversized white suit, while David wore a navy suit featuring the Inter Miami crest. Their sons Romeo and Cruz also took to social media to share their pride, posting photos of the impressive new venue. The opening of Freedom Park Stadium is the culmination of years of work for David Beckham, who has been instrumental in growing the profile of soccer in the United States. The family's presence at the event served as a powerful statement of support, even with the ongoing drama involving Brooklyn. Victoria's heartfelt words on Instagram emphasized the love and admiration they have for David's work ethic and vision. It was a night of both professional triumph and personal connection for the Beckhams, as they celebrated a new chapter for the team in the city of Miami, reinforcing their status as one of the most influential families in global sports and fashion.
Next, Savannah Guthrie's message. Savannah Guthrie delivered a deeply moving and vulnerable Easter message this year, opening up about her personal struggles with faith. The Today Show host spoke at Good Shepherd, New York, where she addressed the ongoing search for her mother, Nancy Guthrie, who has been missing for 9 weeks. Savannah admitted to feeling a sense of disappointment with God, and even a feeling of utter abandonment during this incredibly difficult season. She spoke about how the promise of Easter can sometimes feel irretrievably far away when life feels harder than death. Her honesty about questioning her faith and the uniquely cruel injury of not knowing where her mother is resonated with many. She questioned whether even Jesus truly understood the specific pain of uncertainty and withheld answers, a thought she admitted might seem irreverent, but was an honest reflection of her current state of mind.
Despite her profound pain and the questions she is facing, Savannah concluded her message by affirming that she still believes. She explained that it is the darkness that makes the light of the resurrection so magnificent and desperately needed. By sharing her struggle so publicly, she offered comfort to others who might be experiencing their own seasons of trial and doubt. She emphasized that it isn't wrong to challenge God with questions or to feel the full scope of human emotion during times of crisis. Her conviction in the face of such a heartbreaking situation is a testament to her resilience. The search for her mother continues, and Savannah's willingness to be so transparent about her grief and her wavering faith provides a powerful example of how to navigate tragedy while holding on to hope. It was a brave and necessary conversation about the reality of suffering and the search for meaning.
Finally, Perez Hilton's claims. Perez Hilton has come forward with strong words regarding his experience with Blake Lively and the legal system. He claims to be one of many victims of what he describes as baseless subpoenas filed by the actress in 2025. According to Hilton, these legal actions were aimed at individuals who were critical of Lively's claims against her It Ends With Us co-star, Justin Baldoni. Hilton shared that while the experience was hurtful and trying, he has emerged from it feeling stronger and wiser. He is now standing in solidarity with others who he believes were unfairly targeted by Lively's legal team. This situation adds another layer of controversy to the already complicated production history and press tour of the film adaptation of Colleen Hoover's novel. Hilton's public statement is a bold move that brings more attention to the behind-the-scenes legal battles that often go unnoticed by the general public.
The drama surrounding the film It Ends With Us has been a topic of much discussion, particularly the rumored rift between Lively and Baldoni. Hilton's involvement suggests that the conflict extended far beyond the set and into the legal realm, affecting those who commented on the situation. He mentioned specific names like Judge Lemon and attorney Ezra Hudson in his tags, indicating the seriousness of the legal proceedings he was involved in. By framing himself as a victim who has found freedom from this trauma, Hilton is positioning himself as a vocal critic of how celebrities use the legal system to manage their public image. Whether this will lead to more people coming forward with similar stories remains to be seen, but it certainly keeps the spotlight on the tensions surrounding Blake Lively and her recent projects. It is a reminder of how high the stakes can be when personal and professional conflicts spill over into the courts.
That wraps up our briefing for today. Thank you for joining us for this look at the latest stories. We will be back tomorrow with more updates from the world of entertainment.